So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would have to go for Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter, because he's a player whose role is maybe a little hard to define because he often seems to have a deeper lying position in midfield, but he wants to get forward, he wants to see more action in the opposition box, he wants to try and get on the end of things, and that's where he's trying to take his game at this moment in time.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
So it's away we go then.
Tottenham always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it? There's the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that. Now it's Richarlison. And he was quick to react. Arau. Neymar. This looks promising. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Might be danger here. And the shot! Goal! Santos! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And it's Udogi. He's got away.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Santos very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. That's beautifully weighted. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Pedro Porro. Now, he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Santos are looking to go forward now. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And he's forced to go back. Now there's a fine ball.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. Pedro Porro picks it up now. And it's hoisted clear. Pedro Porro with the short one. Incoming bullish header! Crossed in it. Bentancur! They've got to be quick to recover this. Tries to get it clear. Oh, what a ball! Bentancur! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedro Porro plays it short. And that signals the end of the first period. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Santos leading by 1 at the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Santos have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Santos leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And he's picked out the run. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Getting up there! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Spence. Steaming, real chance! And that's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tottenham can't breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that pass just didn't quite work. Not the most convincing of passes. Udogi. Stood up well to him there. And that's been won straight back. Threads one in. Good ball, good take. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Richarlison. Oh, good-looking ball. That is a great pick-out. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Udogi. Now Tell. Can he latch on to this? Great ball, and he's in here. Spence. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. Van der Ven with the clearance. That's really well cleared. Searching pass he's played there. And the through ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
That looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.